Hello everyone, it has been a little while since I've last done a quest on this channel, but today I want to right this wrong as a new update did bring in a pretty interesting quest I think would be pretty fun, which is called its alternate Chimpoppable. Impoppable chimps plus alternate Bloons rounds, adding in probably the hardest of the game modes in BTD6. Thankfully, it's not half cash because that'd be awful. But anyways, I think this could be pretty fun as you can't actually do an alternate Impoppable in challenge editor since you can't select Impoppable as well as alternate Bloons rounds, so you just can't do one or the other. I did do a alternate Bloons rounds chimps a long time ago, so I'm kind of curious to see if I can maybe pull off a similar strategy here. Not gonna bring Geraldo. I think Sada could be pretty good for the early games since I do know that the camos do come pretty early on alternate Bloons round, so hopefully she can be pretty good here. Thing is, I won't be able to afford her immediately is the thing. And she costs 720. You can't actually start with any of the heroes. I think your best bet would maybe be Quincy. Actually, before I commit to Sada, let me see. Can I afford Quincy round 1? You actually can. I think Quincy might be better here just for the early game. Now, where do I want Quincy? I think maybe like here? Yeah, I think here is okay. Since I think through leveling in villages and whatnot, he'll be able to attack up here in the front, which would be pretty good. Now the thing is, can he solo round 6? Okay, those are your greens here. Can you get this one please? Thank you. And I think, yeah. Although there's pinks this round, or black Bloons. He can get the one, but can he get the other one? No. And there's camos this round. Guys, I don't think Quincy start works, as can't actually afford camo detection. So I guess we'll go back. Let me see. Could I get away with ninja? I don't know what a good ninja placement. Maybe like here-ish? Because I think ninja could be pretty decent. Does have camo detection. And ninja's not a bad early game option. Thing is, there's a green here. Okay, we got that. Okay. So I would like to save for a sniper because I do know that leads come out soon-ish. Thing is, I don't really remember when that is. So it does seem like Ninja Star does work, assuming it can beat the blues here. I don't really know where I want to get snipers, so I guess I'll just get like here. Okay, FMJ now, perfect. Then Quincy soonish, and then I think it's just me Quincy. I think it's just me Quincy early game. I kind of realized that this ninja is kind of in a bad spot. Since I did want to get Quincy like down here, I don't want to put him like too up front in the track. I kind of realized I can't actually get Ninja Alk. Now I think there's a camo lead on 24, so I do need to upgrade this guy to night vision when we get there. Yeah, I think I'll commit to Quincy like here. So I do kind of decide what kind of strategy I want to go for. Also, let me get this so that way we can be a little bit secure against camos. I do kind of decide what I kind of want to do here. I'm not really too sure, I'm just kind of winging it as I go. And put camo priority on this guy. I'll get night vision now just to help out against camos. I could go for kind of high damage options. I could go for Savitar. Since I mean I do have Quincy on the field which has lava projectiles, so I guess I could do some buffs for Quincy. So I'll get kind of like Alk here, set on strong. We'll work on Permabrew. I think the thing that's gonna maybe screw me over is the BAD, because I believe there's a fortified bad on round 100. Also, we're not 100% safe here. Quincy, without Alk buff, is not really too amazing. I need to get this guy on strong so we can get the leads. You switch it back to first to catch this green, switch it back to strong. Yeah, there's a camo lead there, but thankfully Sniper took it out easily. I don't know how many more camo leads there are. There might be some on like 30. We got Alchemist now. Let's cross path it. And then I'm just kind of hope that Quincy mob damage is enough to kind of take out the mob on 40. I don't think it is, but even if it's not, that's fine. Do have options. I would do Glaive Lord and Harmonic, but I did do need to use that ability. But I did do that combo on Workshop fairly recently, so I want to do something else. Yeah, tower I haven't used in a long time is Biggest One. That wouldn't be too bad of an option, but I didn't bring Jones. Now think about it, Permacharge could be a pretty fun option. I don't think I've actually used Permacharge in a really long time. And I might have to get Permacharge for this round, because we have a lot of balloons leaking here. Let me get Counterpart off, because I think Quincy can see Cowan now, yeah. So I think I'll settle on going for Permacharge. So Permacharge, like here, I think is fine. For cross-pathing, I believe it's bottom cross-path is better, because it does give more damage in exchange for Pierce. Although I think that late game rounds might be pretty dense. But I think I'll go for bottom patches for the range and damage. As well as the fact that I can save money because I don't have to buy Miv for lead popping. And so with Turbocharge, the mob should be no issue. Impoppable hasn't been too difficult so far, but things could always change. How much is Permacharge? 42k. It is quite a lot. So it does seem like I'm gonna have to juggle Permacharge abilities, or Turbocharge abilities to save up for that. Okay, so let's get this. I also do want to get Primary Mentoring for the reduced cooldown, so definitely will come in handy for this guy. And then after that, hopefully this defense can save up for Permacharge. Well, 42k. Round 63 is going to be pretty interesting, but hopefully just juggling Quincy ability as well as Turbocharge would be enough for that round, hoping. So there's 2 F mobs this round instead of a BFB, that's fine. I can take out one without an ability, but I think I need to use either Quincy or Turbocharge for the second one. There's a lot of mobs this round, hopefully Quincy... Yeah, I need Quincy ability. Yeah, so that's something that does seem, if I'm going to be saving for Permacharge, you do have to kind of juggle Quincy ability as well as the Turbocharge ability. I think I want to use Quincy ability first and then use Turbocharge, because I think that the Turbocharge ability is stronger than Quincy's are. So I want to save the stronger ability for kind of really tough rounds. Also, Permacharge has insane range. Look at this already. That's ridiculous. Even though like it is kind of heavily buffed at this point, didn't expect the range to be this large. Okay, so first BFB comes out on 54. I think I need Turbocharge for this. Of course, I do want to hold on and see. Okay, so we can pop the BFB just fine, but I think for cleanup, yeah, hopefully Turbocharge. Nope. We do need a Quincy ability for this round. So just use Quincy ability to clean this up. Perfect. Quincy's gonna get level 10 soon, that'll be perfect. I need to make sure that I don't use Quincy 10 on 62. I don't think I can use any abilities on 62 because I need them all for 63. For whatever ability I use for round 62, I need to make sure that I'm okay with it only being up for the last wave, which is the hardest wave. So I think I might be able to get away with using level 10 Quincy. Yeah, so it seems that saving up for Permacharge mid-game is going to be pretty brutal, but hopefully that late game could be a bit of a breeze. Permacharge is really good kind of jack-of-all-trades option. So I'm kind of hoping that just Permacharge on its own can solve the late game. What if I use it early? To hopefully stall for the ability. Because Turbocharge comes up pretty soon. So if I use it like now... Alright, to finish off the round, basically? Yeah. So we're like 20k away. I wonder what's on 60. I'm not actually too sure. If there's a ZMG, I'm kind of screwed. I have to spend my money, because there's no way this defense can pop one. It's a fortified BFB, okay. That's manageable. Turbocharge can clean this up easy. So if you use the ability like now? Yeah, perfect. 61 though has a lot of balloons. I need to use Quincy. I might have to use both Quincy abilities this round. So I'll use this ability, Quincy 3. And then I need to use Stormy Arrows. And there's still like 3 mobs left. They're heavily damaged, but still it's not looking too good. Yeah, I gotta go back. And then once we start getting overrun, I'll use Quincy 10, like now. This is still a worse outcome. There's more mobs here. I might have to buy something this round, but ideally I don't want to. Mob glue wouldn't be too bad. Okay, I think this might be the run. I do have turbocharge ended off. I want to say turbocharge for 62. Hey, could you clutch up, please? Okay, sniper got that. So I had to do this with that Quincy ability and just turbocharge. Hopefully that's fine. 63. I just really gotta hope that Quincy ability and turbocharge would be enough. I need to delay using turbocharge for as long as possible until all mobs come out, although I don't know how many mobs are this round. Hopefully it's just these two F mobs. Now it's a B too. Let me use it now. It's two BFBs. We popped them both, but the thing is, we have to beat the insides without abilities. Okay, so we got this. I need to nuke out wave 1 of 63 with Quincy 10. And then wave 2 has to be turbocharge, not turbocharge, Quincy 3. And I need to turbocharge the last wave. So please be enough, please, come on, Quincy. Oh, Quincy, you suck. Okay, so we'll Quincy 10 this. And I need to delay using turbocharge for the second wave in hopes that hopefully the last wave, which I think is comprised of Moabs, comes out. It does not come out. But I'm hoping that the mobs are somehow easier than the cerams, which it seems they are. The thing is, this leaves me naked for 64, which is usually harder than 63. So they need to pop all these mobs without ability so I can stall for turbocharge, because that's the next ability that comes up. And once these guys get in range, I'll use it like now. Okay, so 2 BFBs here. We can pop one just fine. Oh, they're still coming in. So we have turbocharge back up for these 2 BFBs. I need to use it now because we're getting overrun with ceramics. That didn't really target many BFBs, that's fine. I do want to stall this just a little bit. I might need to use Quincy 10, but that's too many abilities I used, I think. Yeah, I could use Quincy 10 there, but that's too many abilities in one round. I don't want to use all 3. Okay, so I use Quincy 10 this round, and then I want to use turbocharge to finish this off. Strong. Set it like this. Go back to first. I use Quincy 3. That might not have been necessary, but it's just brutal. I need to stall for storm arrows. That's not good. We pumped the BFB as well as the mobs coming at the same time. If turbocharge is almost up, so I can stall for that, but there's another BFB coming in, so ideally I don't want to use it now. Okay, it can hit here, perfect. Okay, good. We're only like 10k away from permacharge, we're pretty close. Round 70 has a lot of rainbows that lead into fortified mobs. I think I need a permacharge this round, so I'll use it like now. And hopefully permacharge can end off the round. Close enough. I might need to use this ability for the Epsilrams. This round, 71. Oh, I shouldn't have used Quincy last round, but I do have level 10, so I need to stall for turbocharge, I believe. So I can use level 10 like now. And then I think I need to end off the round with turbocharge. So we're like 2k away, there's a BFB. Hopefully I can maybe afford permacharge before the BFBs get here. I don't think that'll be the case though. Okay, so we got one with no abilities. Barely though. And then I'll use permacharge to end this off, because we'll get permacharge like next round. And so that ends the really annoying mid game. We finally have permacharge under our belt at round 73, which is pretty early, I believe. So next thing I want to do is I do want to get this up to Relentless Glue. I do believe that permacharge will need support, but I mean, other than that, permacharge can easily handle the rest of the game, I believe. I'm not really too familiar with what comes out after round 80, since alternate Bloons rounds normally ends on round 80, I believe. ZMG on 79 is made quick work of with permacharge. I could get overclock, that wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I think I will get OC. And I think that's will be the last bit of support I kind of go for now. I'll just kind of play as I go. Bad damage is the next thing I'm worried about. So I definitely need to save money for like first strikes, not carpet spikes, but spike storms, and other stuff. I think I was gonna hold into my money just to see how much charge can save by around 100. I do believe that we'll have more than enough money to be able to afford bad damage on 100, but I am kind of curious to see how far permacharge can go. I haven't actually had to use the permacharge ability yet, which I believe further increases damage. All I've been just using is kind of overclock, and that's really about it. Even DTs on 88 just didn't face permacharge at all. I also do think that part of it is kind of Relentless Glue OP, honestly. The stun from it is just amazing. And I feel like at this point I could probably afford Carpet of Spikes by 100. Which honestly wouldn't really be a bad idea to go for. I could buy Expertise, but I don't really think it's needed at this point, honestly. Don't let anyone ever try to gaslight you and tell you that permacharge isn't good. It's actually, permacharge itself is a really good upgrade. It's fantastic. It's just the only issue with permacharge is that its mid-game save up where turbocharge is quite brutal. And not really black border friendly in my opinion. Now it seems that FDTs are kind of a bit of an issue though. So I'll probably have to use the turbocharge ability the next time we have fortified DTs. But like anything like ZMGs or whatnot are no issue. I think this is probably the farthest ZMGs have made it. But I think it's just because there's just so many ZMGs. Although I definitely do kind of feel the less pierce of permacharge, so we are getting pierce caps a little bit, I think. Okay, so I'm not actually sure what happens on 95 for this round, so it seems it kind of starts off with purples like normal. There's no Moabs underneath the DDTs. Oh, they just come out later. Yeah, so it's just, I guess it just seems that 95 is just shorter than it is normally. How about DTs here? I'll use turbocharge ability. I'll be worried for a little bit. There are a lot of ZMGs here that might serve an issue. I could get Perm Brew at this point. But not. But Perm Brew Quincy would go hard, but Quincy's not really doing a whole lot at this point. Use this ability for the fortified ZMGs. I won't have turbocharge up for 90 for the beginning of 98. That's fine. I'll probably have to spend money this round just because 98 is pretty dense. So use this immediately. I'll use this immediately just to burst down 98 as much as I can. Use Stormy Arrows. I'll use this. Hopefully I won't need it for 99. Assuming we actually beat this, hold on. Yeah, the first round I actually have to spend money here. I honestly think I could just get like Carpet of Spikes or something and I'd be fine. Because I think Carpet of Spikes basically guarantees we beat 100, so... yeah, something like this. We have like 12k left over. So I mean, even if Carpet of Spikes somehow just isn't enough, I could get like Sabo or something. Yeah, so I don't want to celebrate too early, but I think this is a GG. The quest wasn't too hard. It is pretty fun, and alternate Bloons rounds CHIMPS with Impoppable rules I think is pretty fun. I would like to kind of test this and do this strategy, or not this strategy, but this kind of rule set on other maps, just unfortunately you can't really. Okay, so bad should be no issue yet, pops like almost immediately. And then there's the fortified bound 100. Use this, use overclock, get this. And then I probably have to use Stormy Arrows for when it pops like that. And boom. That was the alternate Impoppable quest. Turbocharge or permacharge getting almost 2 million pops. pretty impressive. Quincy, it did alright, only like 400k. Carpet Spikes did kind of carry a little bit. I would maybe like to see if I could have done this at Carpet Spikes. I think I probably could have, minus around 100. But yeah, that was the alternate Impoppable quest. You did it, you actually did it. I sure did. I sure did. Yeah, it wasn't that hard, wasn't really too bad, but it was kind of a fun challenge. Definitely do recommend doing this one. The Impoppable rule set I don't think made too much of a difference. It's really just kind of the early game where the Impoppable rules kind of screw you over, since you can't start with like 3 Dart Monkeys, as well as the fact that you have to worry about, like, you know, camos on round 7 and the lead comes out soon after that. So really the Impoppable rule set only really kind of hinders you in the early game, but like for mid game and late game, I don't really think it made too much of a difference. I probably could have delayed getting permacharge a little bit more if I spent more money on other towers, or even if I just want to see how long turbocharge could last. But yeah, Impoppable rules, I didn't really kind of feel it too much aside from early game. But yeah, it's really just kind of alternate Bloons rounds and chimps that you really do feel. But yeah, that was that. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and join Discord. Link is down below in the description. Have a nice day, everyone.